Welcome to Storied Audio. Every morning before the sun had fully shaken off the night, Emily pushed open the door of Harbor Brew and stepped into the warm hum of espresso machines and soft music. The coffee was good, great, even, but that wasn't why she came. She came because of him. His name was Daniel, and he had the kind of smile that made her feel seen in a world where she often felt invisible. He always greeted her with a quiet warmth, leaning on the counter for a few extra seconds just to talk. Nothing flirty, nothing bold, just gentle conversation that made her heart flutter. She told herself she was imagining it, that he was simply kind to everyone. But he didn't wear a ring, and hope has a way of whispering louder than doubt. One morning, with her pulse racing and her courage trembling, she asked him if he'd like to get dinner that weekend. For a heartbeat, she thought she'd ruined everything. Then he smiled, slow, surprised, and unmistakably happy. "I'd love to," he said. At dinner, she confessed that she had just moved to town, that she didn't really know anyone yet, that she felt a little lonely even though she tried not to show it. He didn't tease her or brush it off. Instead, he said softly, "Then I'll be your first friend." Something in his voice made her chest ache in the sweetest way. As the night went on, she learned the truth he didn't share with customers. He owned the coffee shop. He built it after a painful breakup that had left him raising his small daughter on his own. He spoke about it carefully, like someone who had learned to protect the tender parts of himself. She listened with her whole heart, wanting him to feel safe, wanting him to know she wasn't going anywhere. She liked him, more than she should, more than she meant to. And she hoped quietly that maybe he could like her too. Weeks later, when he introduced her to his daughter, everything inside her settled. The little girl had his eyes, his shy smile, and when she reached out her tiny hand, something clicked into place. She didn't just like him. She loved him, and she loved the child who looked at her with instant trust. Daniel saw it, the way she knelt to talk to his daughter, the way her kindness wasn't something she performed but something she lived. He saw the gentleness he'd been afraid he'd never find again. And he fell for her, slowly at first, then all at once. One evening, after closing the shop, he told her the truth. That he loved her, that her kindness had brought light back into his life, that he wanted her in his world, in his daughter's world, for good. She didn't cry, though she felt like she might. She just held his hands and whispered that she loved him too, that she had from the moment he smiled at her over a cup of coffee. And just like that, the woman who walked into a coffee shop hoping for a crush's attention walked out with a family, one she hadn't expected, one she cherished, one that felt like home. Subscribe for more audio stories.